My brother slapped me across the face at his wedding in front of 200 guests because I refused to give him my yacht. He thought everyone would laugh, but a judge in the crowd stood up and changed everything. I bought my yacht 3 years ago after selling my software company. Nothing extravagant. A 45-footer I named Second Wind. My brother Kyle always resented my success. While I built businesses, he bounced between get-rich-quick schemes and blamed me for not funding his ideas. His fiancée Madison was worse. Every family gathering, she'd make comments about how nice it must be to have money to waste on toys. I ignored it. They were getting married at an oceanside venue, and 2 weeks before the wedding, Kyle called with his brilliant plan. Bro, hear me out. What if we dock your yacht at the venue? Madison wants wedding photos on it. Then afterwards, we take the wedding party out for a sunset cruise. It'll be epic. Kyle, my insurance doesn't cover that many people. Insurance? Come on, it's my wedding. You can't do this one thing for me? I said no. He called me selfish. Madison texted calling me a disappointment to the family, but I held firm. Wedding day arrived. The ceremony was beautiful. I sat through vows about loyalty and partnership, wondering if Kyle understood those words. During cocktail hour, Kyle found me at the bar. He was already drunk, eyes glassy, swaying slightly. Madison stood behind him with her bridesmaids, phones ready, giggling like this was planned entertainment. So about the yacht, he slurred. We're taking it out tonight. Keys? Kyle. We talked about this. The answer's still no. His face darkened. You're really going to ruin my wedding over a stupid boat? It's not about the boat. It's about liability. And that's when he slapped me. Hard. Across the face in front of 200 guests. The crack echoed across the patio. Silence fell like a curtain. That's what you get for being a selfish prick, he shouted. Madison and her bridesmaids started laughing. Actually laughing. Kyle looked around expectantly, waiting for the crowd to join in, to validate his tantrum. Nobody laughed. My face stung. I touched my cheek, tasted blood from where his ring caught my lip. I stayed perfectly calm. You just assaulted me. Oh please, it was barely a tap. Stop being dramatic. Then a voice cut through the tension. Actually, that was textbook battery. An older man in a gray suit stood up from a nearby table. Judge Harold Winters, family court. I just watched you commit assault and battery on video. He held up his phone, recording light still on. In front of 200 witnesses, Kyle's face went white. Madison stopped laughing. Young man, the judge continued, demanding someone's property, then physically striking them when refused. That's not just assault. Combined with your fiancé's group filming this, it could be argued as conspiracy to commit theft through intimidation. It's his brother, Madison stammered. It was just a family thing. Family doesn't exempt anyone from the law. I've presided over hundreds of domestic violence cases. This is exactly how they start. The judge looked at me. Son, do you want to press charges? Kyle started pleading. Come on, man. It's my wedding day. Don't do this. I looked at my brother, the same person who'd called me selfish for protecting my property, who'd orchestrated this public humiliation, thinking he'd be celebrated for it. Yes, I said. I want to press charges. The judge nodded and called the police. Within 20 minutes, officers arrived. They took statements from a dozen witnesses. The judge provided his video. Kyle was arrested in his tuxedo, while Madison screamed about ruined photos. The charges stuck. Kyle pled guilty to avoid trial, got probation, anger management, and a restraining order. Their marriage lasted 6 months. Turns out Madison only wanted the yacht wedding for her Instagram. Last week, Kyle sent a letter to my lawyer requesting to drop the restraining order. He's in therapy, supposedly changed. My lawyer asked what I wanted to do. I wrote back one word: no. Some people think family means unlimited chances, but the moment Kyle raised his hand, he stopped being my brother. He became just another person who thought they were entitled to what I'd earned. I still have my yacht. Kyle has a criminal record, and I sleep perfectly fine, knowing that 200 people, including a judge, saw exactly who he really was.